Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? Welcome back to Charles's Movie Room, and it is time for another board game bento, a box of board games every month. So let's go ahead and get into it here. I don't remember what the theme is. Alrighty. We got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna actually set that there first. The theme is Spingoff. Play harder. This month's box features 2 standalone expansions and a sequel, all of which take a popular game we've included in the past and spin-off. So these are games they've had in the past. I haven't had those in the past, but we'll go ahead and see what they are since they are still standalones. Alright, the Lords of Rock. Build a band of gods, rule the universe. This is the cover. There is the back of it. I'm not going to read that all to you. We introduced subscribers to gods as rock stars in March 2017. Elements of punk board game Bento with the Lords of Rock Mosh Pit. Now the gods have taken the stage in the Lords of Rock by Soulflare Games. While Mosh Pit has been one of the most popular micro games we've included, it only hints at the spine-melting awesomeness of gods with guitars. Interesting. So, build a band of gods, rule the universe. Okay. Let's see what we got inside here. Alrighty, the Lords of Rock. Featuring the music of the Greeks, Aztecs, Norse, Egyptians, Elder Gods, and Chinese. So this is the instruction manual. And then you have a sound check board. You got some punch out tokens. You got a bunch of jewels. You got some more jewels. And then you got a whole bunch of cards. You have gods and power. And then you have the Lord of Art, the player cards, I believe. So those are there. Alrighty. Looks interesting. I'll have to look more into it here. Go ahead and put that back down in there. It is 2 to 5 players, 20 to 40 minutes, ages 13 and up. So, the Lords of Rock. There we go. Now we have 2 different expansions here. The fun of Epic PvP by Fun to 11 starts with each race and class combination you choose, then trying new combinations with each reply. Epic PvP Fantasy from appropriately January 2017's Epic Fantasy board game Bento gives subscribers cornerstones of fantasy races and classics. And Epic PvP Fantasy Expansions 1 and 2, which combined are all you need to play if they are your first Epic PvP games, things go off the beaten path. So these two make one game. So there you go. Let's go ahead and open up expansion number 1. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and try to get this off here. maybe. Come on now, get off of there. It's a really, really tight box. Alrighty, so here are the rules. And then here are a bunch of tokens. Here are some punch outs, and then the rest of these are just cards. So there's cards like this, and then there's cards that are this color. Alrighty. So I'm guessing this is the exact same thing. 2 race decks, 2 Class X rulebook, counters. I will open that up later. I'm also going to see what Epic PvP Fantasy is, and maybe just get the actual game. And then here is Queen Domino. It's foregone conclusion that the winner of the 2017 Spiel des Jahres would get a follow-up, but Queen Domino by Blue Orange Games goes further than most people expected. It takes tile layer Ting Domino and adds buildings, knights, resources, and a cool 3-door tile dispenser. If you haven't gone the base game, you have everything you need in Queen Domino to play with 2 to 4 players. If you have Kingdoms from July 2017 3D board game, you can play larger games or play up to 6 players. If you don't think that box is that box is available at shop.boardgamebento. Bento. So I'll have to look into this other one too. So this would be a really cool box if you already had the other games that they're talking about. If you don't, at least they are standalone games that you can play, which is the positive of something like this. If they did just expansions to games that you should have had from other gift boxes, they wouldn't have been as very good. But this looks interesting. I have a couple games that have won the Spiel des Jahres award, which I'm sure I'm not pronouncing correctly, but here are the rules in 3 different languages. English, I think that's France, and then German maybe. Here's a bunch of stuff to punch out. Here's some more stuff to punch out. Here are some boards, or this is a board, so this pops out as a board right here. And then here is a bunch of these tile looking things. And there's like a whole stack of them. There's also a whole stack of these. I'm not going to take them all out because they're very nice and neatly organized in there. Here's a bunch of paper. Here's a bunch of plastic pieces. And then here are a bunch of cardboard, or these are just standalone pieces, so those are kind of cool as well. This game looks interesting. I need to read the instructions and actually see what this game is about. So, definitely excited to see what this is all about. Alrighty. So there you go. That is Board Game Bento for the month of March. I have to look into what the King Domino is about, and I'll look up what Epic's verse Planets is. I think that the Lords of Rock is just a standalone game, and I'll have to look over what the Mosh Pit is. But here we go. We'll see you next month with a new theme of microscopic. So I'm not sure what that'll be about, but here is the card. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.